Welcome everybody, my name is Nitish. Today I will be presenting you one of the creativity technique. On the agenda there would be a video to show you how to encourage your team creativity in an organization, followed by the introduction of a creativity technique which is ice dip. I would explain you the 6 stages of ice dip, the limitation of this technique, an activity for motivating your employee, an inspiring invention during the pandemic. Then I will resume by a summary, and lastly I will be taking questions. Here is the video that I want to show you. It will show you how to encourage team creativity and in an organization. Ice dip. Ice dip is a model of creativity. This model was created by George Free Petty. The model was developed to make the best use of the creative process. It outlines 6 phases, which is inspiration, clarification, evaluation, distillation, incubation, and perspiration. Professor David Mosley and other authors in the Framework of Thinking in 2005 from the Cambridge University Press reviewed that the major model was the creative process, and for ice dip model was a very clear and jargon-free. Creativity is not a matter of genius or lucky, but something that everyone can achieve with the help of the proper tool. The right tool for creativity helps people unleash and nurture the creativity during an innovation process, where teams should generate new ideas to explore their feasibility for the proper business model. Finding the right tool is not always easy to select. It can be a difficult process when done with care, and yet simple when breaking it down to its elements. These elements are search, select, implement, and capture. As a result of these elements, IceDeep can be the model and can be the appropriate model. As you see here, IceDeep model. I never settle for the good idea. Keep going to exhaustion of idea to find the most innovative idea. C is clarifying what we want to achieve and to drill deeper down for better ideas. E, be positive and critical. Improve the weakness of the idea. D stands for distillation of creative ideas. I is to let the idea to incubate. P is perspiration. Stay with it and work with the phases. Believe in it and in the ability to make it work. Now I will go into detail about all the phases of ice dip. As number one is inspiration. The group should sit down at a round table where they will generate many ideas. This is the idea generation phase. Many people wonder where creative people find their good ideas. The answer is among a pile of bad ones. Creativity is like mining for diamond. Most of what you dig is thrown away. That doesn't make the digging. Second phase is clarification. Here, the aim is to clarify the purpose or objective of the work. It's easy to lose our sense of direction when dealing with detailed difficulties in a creative work. After accumulating the ideas of phase 1, the project team should focus about the constraint in each approach. Key question to be asked here is what I'm trying to achieve here, what I'm trying to say, what exactly is the problem I'm trying to solve, what would be I like when the work is finished to be like. Phase 3, evaluation. In this phase, we would examine our work for its strengths and weaknesses. We need to consider how the work could be improved by removing the weaknesses, but also by capitalizing on the strength. This stage is vital, as we would review critically if the product or service is profitable for the company. We would track each cost associated when launching the product or services. Wherever it is an incremental improvement of an existing one or something new. Whether it is a radical innovation or intend to replace or upgrade a new service, we always concentrate on the tier of the customers that we are focusing on. Phase 4. Phase 4 is distillation process. Here the idea from the inspiration phase are sifted through and evaluated using the finding in the clarification phase. Best ideas are chosen for further development and are combined into even better ideas. The company creates innovative ideas using the funnel as distillation process. This stage is self-critical phase, and a detailed analysis is required. Phase 5, incubation. That phase is where most brilliant ideas occur in the workshop. The project team will stop working on the project for a few days, and perhaps to work on another thing, as they would let the ideas half-bake and simmer, and then they will come back for the later stage. The last stage of ice dip is perspiration. This stage is where the team determination and persistent effort towards the introduction of a new idea would pay off. Sometimes this stage might involve further inspiration, distillation, and clarification phase again. Each phases can be visited as many times as required. No specific order in selection of these phases using this model. Disadvantage of the ice dip model. There are three main disadvantages of this model. Firstly is when the project has a tight time scale. The incubation phase are usually left out, which is not the best. Second disadvantage would be individual personality. Might affect the stages, as different mindsets are required at different stages. For example, inspiration. We need to be risk-taking, spontaneous. Clarification stage. We should not hurry, always ask questions. Evaluation stage. We should be analytical, willing to learn. Distillation stage. We should be positive and strategic about our choices. Incubation phase. We should be unhurried and forgetful. Perspiration would be we should be enthusiastic and responsive to shortcomings. Third disadvantage would be using inappropriate phases of the model at wrong time. Creative blocks can occur if we are using inappropriate phases at different time intervals. The solution to that is we have to switch the phases if we are struggling at a specific time. An activity to get your team motivated. Before starting any of the project, some simple activities can be organized within the workplace. For example, one excellent idea is to hold a workplace Olympic game. There are many indoors activities that you can choose for the Olympic game, such as paper plane folding and throwing paper balls in trash bin from a distance, paper origami, spaghetti and marshmallow exercise, mini golf, paper cup stacking, and so many others. It just takes 10 to 20 minutes depending on your team size. This would give your employee an opportunity to get out from their comfort zone, test their physical and mental abilities, be more creative, have a bonding to do the teamwork, and ability to motivate each other within the team. Next slide is an innovative idea that was born during the pandemic. As Steve Jobs said, innovation is the ability to see the change as an opportunity, not as a threat. It was a simple idea of a vending machine selling essential supplements such as face masks, sanitizer, and they are at the Zurich Airport, Switzerland, and Brussels train station in Belgium. And that's my summary. The IZIP model is one of the best creative process. It consists of 6 stages: inspiration, clarification, evaluation, distillation, incubation, and perspiration. Thank you all for listening to me today. I'll take any question from you. Thank you again.